This is going to be a matter of public record at this point because, well, the Taliban speaks for the judiciary and shit like this is going on. The Taliban rapes women and shit. And so do black people, and there's a black person sitting on the Supreme Court, and that's fucking illegal because Clarence Thomas is a fucking fraud. The last name Thomas belongs to a white family. A white family that founded Wendy's, a fast food restaurant. Not some black piece of shit that fucking founded the shit, right? Doesn't matter. They killed Dave Thomas. It's not like he passed away on fucking naturally. They murdered him. He was murdered for his name. And Clarence Thomas and his white ass bitch of a wife got something to do with it. So, they say that they overturned it, but nope. Roe v. Wade is still a thing. It is still a constitutional right to an abortion. Because, see, when you have a murderer black piece of shit sitting on the United States Supreme Court, and those people are known for rape and murder, it becomes a conflict of interest. And since there's absolutely no enforcement of crimes against children and shit like that, because, I mean, well, look at my ex-deputy for instance. He used his official capacity to commit a fucking child molestation offense. They didn't do shit to him. And then you got these worthless cocksuckers overturning a woman's right to self-care. Nope. They let the Taliban in. Now they're trying to take away women's rights. It's only a matter of time before these motherfucking worthless terrorist pieces of shit sitting in Washington that have no fucking training, no fucking education, no doctorates, no nothing. And that's the whole thing. They don't have a medical doctorate. I'm the only one that's got the medical doctorate and a Juris Doctorate in this fucking country, and I don't agree with it. And I also happen to be the only person that's allowed to overturn shit like this when they do some stupid shit that's illegal. This is a matter of public record. A woman's right to have an abortion still a constitutional right, because unfortunately the U.S. Supreme Court is corrupt. They got illegal sitting on it. Sotomayor, illegal. Clarence Thomas, illegal. Kavanaugh, illegal. I mean, that's 3. Any decision they make is null and void. They can't legally make a decision that has anything to do with the medical world, because they don't have a medical doctorate. They don't have a medical doctorate, and they don't have a Juris Doctorate. Plus, they never went to medical school, so they can't make any ruling on the basis of medical law, how it's applied, who can and who can't. They also can't take away a constitutional right. See, here in the United States of America, once a constitutional right is made, you can't overturn it. It's as good as gold for all of time. What we're looking at is terrorists. Terrorists like this fucking guy upstairs that I took into my fucking house. Him, his mom, his dad, Clarence Thomas, Sotomayor, a lot of other motherfucking people. I mean, they're fucking terrorists. And this just goes to prove it further. It really does. It's sad. The United States of America is a very, it's sad what's happened to this country because of, well, let's blame who is at fault. The U.S. Navy, for instance, because they let the Taliban into this country. I mean, they already admitted to it. I don't. They might. You know. No, you're not going to take away a woman's right to protect herself after a criminal offense. Here's the whole thing. It's a criminal offense. So if a woman gets raped and yet she doesn't want to report that rape because she doesn't want somebody to get into trouble, now that's one thing, right? That makes her, well, a criminal, because that's aiding and abetting a criminal. Now, if she brings that up during abortion, that wouldn't be an illegal abortion anyway. That would be a crime. Except she was raped. And that's where we find that catch-22. And with Sotomayor, a Clarence Thomas, and a Kavanaugh, because that's way too close to a cave, you know. Cave, naughty, 2 words, that's FLDS pedophile bullshit. People like Christopher Bloomfield will probably fucking rape people. And then you got people that the last name of like Lie Dick, like these kids that got fucking lost yesterday or whatever. And then you got people like Buy Us that works for fucking Amazon illegally. You see, these are the people that, once again, they're fucking illegal. Just like Kavanaugh, just like Clarence Thomas. Because that's not his fucking last name. Thomas is a white family's name. Has been for all of eternity. And actually, it's an illegal last name because it's a male first name. You can't have 2 first names as your legal name. You can't have a male first name as your last name, just like you can't have a last name for a first name. There's specific laws that go into making those names. Brett Kavanaugh is a fraud. Clarence Thomas is a fraud. Miss Sotomayor, she's a fraud. None of them have the correct education required to make a decision based on health care and what people are allowed to do to protect themselves after a crime has been committed. Potentially. Just the potentiality of the crime being committed makes anything that they want to do null and void. Plus, they don't have the correct education. I'm the only one that holds a Juris Doctorate and a medical doctorate. Graduated from the military, too. See, there's basically 3 things that they would need. They don't have it. And I'm not going to go along with their bullshit. Sorry. And their attempts of giving my fucking heritage away to some Irish fucking pedophile fucking rapist buddy of theirs and fucking wherever. Sorry, but no. City of Fort Wayne doesn't have a right to do that. And you know, that's the biggest part, is it's the fucking terrorists downtown of the city of Fort Wayne, right? So, I don't pollute the ground, but somebody else does, but I get held accountable. So this is very much playing into the same direction that this fucking decision to overturn Roe V Wade would actually be heading down the same road. It would be, at this point, terrorism. The U.S. Supreme Court is corrupt. They have no legal right or jurisdiction in the United States of America anymore to overturn anything. Their legal basis for anything that they do is illegal. They don't have the correct education. I don't care if they've been here. I know what the laws are. Females aren't allowed to be judges. So, that makes their decision illegal. She's illegally practicing law. And then you throw in Clarence Thomas. He's definitely fucking illegal because that's a white man's name. And then you throw in fucking FLDS Brett Kavanaugh, and yep, they're fucking illegal. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 5, all of them. 1 is too many. Clarence Thomas is definitely too fucking many. Kavanaugh is definitely too many. And then you got Sotomayor, and look, I don't give a shit. I'll be celibate for the rest of my motherfucking natural born life. Because fuck her and every other woman. I'm going to have to stand up for them because they don't stand up for themselves. They don't. You see, plus, the way the Constitution works in this country is, once you make a constitutional right, you can only change it. You can only change the wording. You can't actually take it off of the record. What they're doing right there, it's illegal. It's a criminal offense, actually. So every member sitting on the U.S. Supreme Court just committed a criminal offense. Congrats. You're fucking felons.